And welcome to Zone Coverage with DJ Yoakley, Greg McAfee, and Sam Torres, as we are here from Beaver Local High School in Pennsylvania. So let's kick it over to DJ and Greg.
And welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to beautiful, by God, Beaver, Pennsylvania. DJ Yoakley, Greg McAfee, Noah Doty, and we've got a very special guest, Micah Pupey from the Beaver Bobcats, that is joining us right off the top of the show. Beaver, Pennsylvania, a very special place. It's a very special place. This gymnasium is unbelievable. But the reason we're here is to talk football. Micah, thanks for joining the show. We appreciate you, man.
Thanks for having me.
What has the season been like for you?
We've been grinding all off season. We're just working. We had a tough week one loss against Morris, so we think we can bounce back against Blackhawk, and I think we're starting to get on a roll here.
When you think about, when you think about Beaver, Pennsylvania, when you think about being a Bobcat, what does that mean to you?
Man, running the rock, grinding the rock, just being tough, hard-nosed football.
You guys, after that week one loss to Mars, you were able to bounce back with a big win over Blackhawk. What did that mean for you guys, just confidence-wise, to be able to get going?
Yeah, we definitely got the spirits going, and it was a great win. You know, Blackhawk, we've been a rival against them for a while now, so it was definitely a good win for the locker room for the guys.
What was kind of the key to that win? What were you guys able to do successfully to be able to come out on top?
I think we really cleaned up our tackling on defense, and running the ball, we ran a lot better, and we made some big plays and some big times, and yeah, it worked out well.
A lot of people talk about the difference in Ohio and Pennsylvania. Over here, it's smash mouth football all the time. Would you agree with that?
In PA?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Western PA, man. Run the rock.
No?
So this year, or last year, you guys lost some kind of big impact players, especially on the offensive side of the ball. What's it like stepping up in the receiver corps and trying to make up the gaps there this year?
I feel like I've definitely been coached well, and I feel like, you know, me and Junior are stepping up as a wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2, and I feel like we're kind of filling the role pretty well right now.
What's left for you to do in your accomplished career, man? It sounds like you've done a lot already. What do you have left to check the box on?
Man, get a few offers, and probably maybe get some first team all sections again.
Do you see yourself playing at the next level?
And that's the plan, yeah.
Where do you want? I mean, offense, defense?
Yeah, I mean, I like defense a little bit better, but I like playing both sides of the ball.
Good.
Well, where's your football journey start? You come from a football family, or is it just kind of an interest you gained when you were young?
When I was really younger, my dad, he coached middle school football, so I was always a water boy for them, always helping out. So I've always been around the sport. Then around 4th grade, I started playing down at Beaver. I went to BT for a little bit, and now I'm here.
There you go.
Who was your hero growing up in football?
Doggy Darius Wise, man. I remember seeing him when I was in middle school on my dad's football team. He was unbelievable. Always watching him. It was crazy.
Who are your role models in life in general?
Probably my dad. You know, he's a big inspiration to me. He's always been there for me, always helped out for me, and always looked out for me, and it's been great.
No?
Go ahead.
So moving on to the defensive side of the ball. Last week, you guys were able to clean it up a little bit. You held Blackhawk to 21. You're going to have a high-scoring offense coming in with Amani Christian this week. What adjustments are you guys looking to make in practice to try to keep that low-scoring affair?
Yeah, definitely trying to contain the QB. You know, he's a great ball player, so if we stop him, that'd be really nice. And I mean, their roster's not that deep, so I feel like if we wear him down and just try to hold him low for most of the game, I feel like we'll be good.
Micah, obviously a lot of people look at you and have looked up to you this year. What advice would you have for those little Bobcats that are on the way up?
I mean, keep grinding, keep your head down, you know, keep working. I've always been like a really skinny kid, so I feel like people kind of doubted me in that. But I mean, if you just keep working, keeping the work in, you'll get where you need to be.
Micah, we appreciate you, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank
Good
you.
luck this week. We're big fans. So, ladies and gentlemen, from Beaver, Micah Pupey. We'll be back right after this on Zone Coverage, presented by Youngstown Clothing Company.
Are your windows letting in more than just the view? At Window Depot, we believe replacing your windows shouldn't be a hassle. Our experienced team handles everything from consultation to installation, making the process smooth and stress-free. Upgrade your home's comfort and energy efficiency effortlessly. Contact us today for a free consultation and discover how easy and affordable it can be.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana and I am why I'm proud.
And welcome back to Zone Coverage, brought to you by YSN Live. Joining us tonight is DJ Yokley, Greg McAfee, and Sam Torres. We're going to kick it over to the guys here. We'll be with you in just a second.
The voice of God returns.
The voice of God.
But he forgets the sponsor. This is brought to you by Youngstown Clothing Company. It is Zone Coverage. We are in Beaver, Pennsylvania, and we are joined by senior captain Alex Krasinski, defensive end, defensive lineman, tight end, literally. He does it all. And he's an absolute dog right here in his hometown. Alex, talk to me. For you, obviously a big win last week.
Yes, sir.
A big game coming up.
Yes,
what does
sir.
this week mean to you, and what's the preparation been like?
I mean, yeah, obviously last week came off good win against the rivals. This week, I mean, there's some dogs, man. They play backyard football. They know how to get around, but I mean, just coming into this week, I mean, we know we got it, man. We're a young core. We know what we got to do. We got some injuries. Sucks, but we got to get after it and just do our thing, man.
Okay. So you guys overcame a pretty good team in Blackhawk last week. Coming out of that, just what did a win like that over a rival school right up the road do for your confidence kind of moving forward?
I mean, of course it boosts it. It's like, I mean, my 3 years here, we've been very successful. It's good for the young guys. We're a young core. It's good to have that confidence boost, especially coming into this week where it's so important.
Is that a win that you guys can build off of?
Oh, for sure, 100%, yeah.
One thing is you're a little bit different over here, man.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
You're a little bit different over here, man.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Talk to me about what it's like to walk out and represent Beaver.
I mean, it's awesome. Like, I'll quote Tom Brady. He says, I mean, he's a Super Bowl champion. He says the best feeling ever is coming out playing for your community on Friday nights. Walking out of those doors, man, I mean, it's like nothing else.
Did you kind of grow up just coming to games on a Friday night?
Yeah, for sure.
Just kind of what did that instill in you, just being able to experience that?
I mean, my hillside, I live right next to the stadium, so I can hear it from my house.
Oh, wow.
So just coming from there, it's just like when we would play the ball over in the grass by the field. It's just, you're born into it, man.
No, go ahead.
Hey, looking ahead to this week, you guys have Monty Christian, a very good opponent coming in. You're all over the defensive end. You make some big plays out there. What can you do to limit them offensively?
I mean, of course, they're an athletic team, man. They're quick.
Season look like to you your senior year?
Going all the way, baby.
I love it.
That's the mindset to have right there.
That is. For you, have you thought about what it's going to be like that last game?
As much as I don't want to think about it, it's going to be nostalgic. It's going to be hard, but at the same time, everything comes to an end, so why not go out with a win, huh?
What's on the agenda for you after school?
So right now I'm committed to Bowdoin College up in Brunswick, Maine, going to play ball up there.
Attaboy. Congratulations.
What kind of led to that decision for you?
So I'm big into my academics, student athlete. I mean, that's one of the best liberal arts colleges in the country, so I figured I'll get best of both worlds.
There you go.
Anything, what do you want to do when you grow up? That's the easiest question there is, right?
So, I mean, I'm really into economics, also really into technology, probably somewhere in the private equity field with computer science.
Yeah.
Hey, smart guy. He's got all the brains.
Yeah.
Figure it out. Figure it out. Alex, thank you so much for
Thank you,
joining us.
sir.
We appreciate
Appreciate
you.
it.
Best of luck this week, man.
Thank you, sir.
We're big
Thanks for
fans.
joining, man.
We'll be right back on Zone Coverage, presented by Youngstown Clothing Company.
A better night's sleep starts at Sleepy Hollow Sleep Shop. Discover luxury sleep solutions for any budget with a carefully curated gallery of premier mattresses from leading manufacturers, including Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, Certa-Perfect Sleeper, Beautyrest Black, and more, all under one roof. Plus, enjoy exclusive closeout savings on select mattresses up to 50% off. Free delivery, setup, and removal on most makes and models. Only at Sleepy Hollow Sleep Shop.
Sleepy Hollow, locally owned since 1979. How did you sleep last night?
Welcome to Mill Creek Indoor Player Development Center, where passion meets precision. Experience state-of-the-art technology with 3 TrackMan fitting bays, ensuring your clubs are perfectly tailored to your game. From fun games for the whole family to expert lessons and clinics, there's something for everyone. Our authorized Callaway Club Fitting Center ensures you're equipped with the best. Book online or call our golf shop to reserve your spot today. Mill Creek Indoor Player Development Center. Elevate your game, rain or shine.
Enjoy lunch or dinner on the patio. Eat, sip, relax at Giangelo's in Boardman.
And welcome back to Zone Coverage, brought to you by the Youngstown Clothing Company on YSN Live. As we've got DJ Yoakley, Greg McAfee, and Sam Torres. Let's kick it over to the guys.
Welcome back to Zone Coverage, presented by Youngstown Clothing Company. Don't adjust your sets. That's not Sam Torres. That's Noah Doty. Sam will be here shortly, I promise you. We are joined by a very special guest, a 5th-year coach here at Beaver High School. It is Court Rouse, right?
Yes, sir.
Nailed it.
Yeah,
Coach,
you got it.
Thank you so much for joining us. I know it was short notice, but this is a big game. It's a big week for you guys. Talk to us about a big win coming off last week and preparing back-to-back big weeks.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about just stacking days, right? So, I mean, really great test against Blackhawk last week. Kids really put it together in the second half. We've had a pretty good week of practice again this week, and Monty's loaded with a bunch of special athletes. They're coached well. So, as long as we take care of the things that we got to take care of, technique-wise, assignment-wise, I think we'll be fine because the kids are prepared pretty well this week.
Being that this is your 5th year, you know your way around a little bit.
I mean, there's always something that pops up at the last minute, right?
How special is it?
No, it is. It's actually gets the familiarity with it, going through it, but you're always learning, right? The people that sit back and rest on what they've done or what they think they know are the ones that always fall. I'm always learning, and I'm always trying to, pick the brain of guys that have been around or guys that maybe just started in this and just, get a fresh perspective. So the way I approach it is, man, I like to surround myself with the brightest, smartest people I can be around, and I just continue to try and learn the game every day.
How special is this community to you?
No, I mean, I'm born and raised here. I was blessed to play for an amazing man. It was not just a coach, but a mentor to me, Coach Pat Tarquinio. Then I was fortunate enough to play for another one of my mentors, Jeff Belts. So I've been involved in this program literally since like the early 80s.
Oh, wow.
So, man, it's like, my kids grew up in a football house. But, it's Beaver football. It's a part of who we are. It's a great community. They support our kids. Our kids work hard. We got great kids. So all around, man, it's a blessing to be able to do this every day.
Greg McAfee has a question.
Just kind of coming off that Week 2 win over Blackhawk, just what does that do for a program early on to get a win over a rival like that?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Blackhawk, they played a great game. I mean, those kids played competitive. It was a physical game.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime you can walk away on the road with a win like that, it's always impressive. As far as like getting yourself set, for the next week, and then we got a Monty, and then we head right into like conference play.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I like testing ourselves against some of the better programs in this part of the state. I think it breeds that kind of competition and that kind of edge because our conference, I think, is probably one of the toughest conferences around.
No, Coach, you lost a couple impact players last year, graduating seniors, especially on the offensive side. Week 1, you only got 7 points. You had a much better Week 2 offensively. How do you kind of retool and get the offense going again?
I mean, so our offense is our offense. Granted, we had some really dynamic kids You know, and that's what, you know, good programs do. They create those kind of kids. So, I mean, we don't retool. We just kind of get the next guys ready to go. And each group has their own identity, right? So no matter what guys did before, you know, we hang our hat on the tradition of everything. But like every group's got to develop their own identity. And, you know, I talk about this group's going to have to be more of a grind group. We're going to have to slug out every single game. There's not going to be games where we're just going to be able to, you know, when we had some of the more dynamic athletes run away with things a little bit. So I like the way the group's mentality's coming. But to answer your point, like we have some guys that are starting to step up. I mean, some of those guys that we had do that for us last year, I mean, they started doing that as juniors. So I'm actually playing a few of the sophomores right now, so they might actually be a little bit ahead of those guys.
How important is it just have young contributors? Like you have a couple. You said you had a couple sophomores kind of contributing. How important?
Well, I mean, honestly, yeah, it's good and it's bad, right? So I mean, they're going to look like sophomores sometimes, but you know, I just keep telling them, like, you know, we're putting you out here in a situation that we usually don't put our kids in. Yeah. But you got to remember this, like, it's going to be good next year. It's going to be really good the year after. So that kind of experience and that kind of rep and all that is, as long as you're learning from it. And when you mess up, you got to take that as a learning experience. And now we're just going to continue to coach those guys up and keep working.
Coach, when you think about coaching nowadays, there it was, baby. Good head. We got it. That's one. Head on a swivel, baby. Coach, when you think about the rigors of coaching nowadays, I mean, there's a lot of pressure. There's winning. There's also raising men. For you, what keeps you coming back year after year?
I love the kids. I love being around the kids. Honestly, exactly. The second part of the first part takes care of itself. You know, I feel like, you know, being able to be a part of these young guys' lives for a very short period of time, and if we can help as a coaching staff cement the life lessons that men need to be successful, then man, that's about as gratifying as it can get.
Coach, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah,
we know you're in the middle
you guys
of practice.
having me, so no doubt.
Incredible. Best luck this week. The rest of the year, we're big fans. So keep it up.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Court Roush. Back after this.
At Joe Dickey Electric, no job is too big or too small. We do it all. We power the plants that help bring us together, the businesses that help our community thrive, and the home that you've been dreaming of. We'll even install a light bulb for you. With over 65 years of commercial, industrial, residential, and 24/7 emergency services, you can trust the experts at Joe Dickey Electric because we are everything electrical.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors that you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana and I am why I'm proud.
And we're back here at Zone Coverage on YSN Live, brought to you by the Youngstown Clothing Company. On the set, DJ Yokley, Greg McAfee, and Sam Torres.
There's Sam Torres.
There he is.
He joins us. And
metamorphosis, folks.
Welcome back. Thanks to Noah Doty. Thanks to the Beaver football players and, of course, Coach Roush for joining us tonight. We are right in the center of the universe in Beaver, Pennsylvania, ladies and gentlemen. Oak Glen in town from West Virginia, a great volleyball program, and they're taking on Beaver, and we are literally right in the middle of it. They've had to push us a couple times.
We're in the heat of the battle right here. It's fun.
It's hard to hear, so if we're shouting, we apologize, blowing out Rob's speakers and microphones, but we have Anthony Hartwig, who'll be calling this game live on YSN beginning around 7 o'clock. So when we wrap up, we'll turn it right over to him. You'll be able to watch the game, and we're so happy. Kevin, who's the athletic director here, has been incredible to us. He's flagging, or he's putting up YSN flags for us. Hey, you guys got any hats? I'll wear them. I'll represent the brand. We are so loved here in Pennsylvania. We're grateful, and it's important for people to remember that Pennsylvania is a big part of not only our present, but our future moving forward. So we're excited to be here. This is the portion of the program that everybody loves. Don't forget, we still have the perfect pass coming up, which could get real spicy here tonight, because it's way across the gym, and Rob is probably ready to kill me connecting all these things. So don't
stretching
forget,
the limits, baby.
Yeah,
Stretching the limits.
Always. If you're not moving forward, you're going back. So we're gonna have the perfect pass for you, brought to you by Window Depot and Home Team. But right now, boys, it is. It is. I showed Greg earlier the pick scores. Right now, your leader in the clubhouse, Greg McAfee, 59 and 29. DJ Yokley, the tribal chief, is 55 and 33. Sam Torres, 53 and 35. So only a 2-game lead for yours truly. But Drew Pasteur is 55 and 33. So there you go, Drew.
Just remember, folks, your favorite sports movie never started with them winning in the beginning. All right? I'm coming back.
I'm trying to think of a sports movie that. You're right. You're probably right.
I'll take the early lead.
That's a good one. I was going to say Mighty Ducks. The Hawks won.
Yeah.
All right, we're starting with 1-1 Austintown Fitch taking on 0-2 Erie. There is no line on this game. Greg, what say you?
I got Fitch in this one. They're going to be on the road traveling up to Erie, but they're really coming off of a good win this past week. Richard and Junie Higgs really got things going in the backfield. I watched the tape. They looked good on the ground. The sophomore, junior quarterback there is really settling in under center. I like Fitch in this one.
Yeah, I mean, Erie, Pennsylvania, you know, they're 0-2, but
we're in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it's a quality program is what I was going to say.
Okay.
Those 0-2, those 2 losses are coming from very, very good teams.
Yeah.
Not going to be an easy one for Fitch, but I think Fitch is more talented. Yeah. So give me Fitch.
I'm going to go with Fitch as well. I think we saw the real Fitch show up last week, and my goodness, do they look good.
41-3 running clock.
They're going to be loud. On to the next game. Boardman 0-2 looking for their first win, taking on the 1-1 Cheney team. 1-1 Cheney team we have discovered, by the way. Boardman picked by 6. And this is a Cheney team that a lot of people are making noise about. Greg, what do you say?
I think this is going to be a good game. I mean, like Sam touched on with Erie, Boardman's 0-2 coming against 2 really tough teams. They have a great running game there. They have a solid senior quarterback who's kind of leading the charge. And when you have a DJ Dota coach team, they're always going to be in the fight. I really like this Cheney team. They got athletes all over the place. Seth Antrim going against his old school in Boardman.
Yep.
I think it's going to be a tight one, but I'm taking the Cowboys in this one.
Listen, I love Boardman. I love what they're doing over there. I love that Spartan-style football. But Cheney is playing for history.
Yeah.
Okay, this is it. This is the last hurrah. It's the last time that they're going to be able to tip those cowboy hats, and I think they're going to make every game count this year, and this one is going to Cheney.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I'm in that same page, Sam, except for I like Boardman here because they are angry. They are upset. They feel like they should be a 2-0 football team. When you look, I mean, that's a tough Lake team that we saw 2 weeks in a row on YSN. When you look at Boardman, they're on the road. When they're on the road, they're all business.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take Boardman in this one. And again, Boardman picked by 6 thanks to Drew Pasteur. 1-1, Campbell Memorial taking on a 1-1 Champion team. We saw Champion run wild last week. I like the way that they're galloping. I like the flashes that they're showing of greatness. I'm taking Champion.
I got Champion as well. When you build up momentum like that and a win like that, I think it's going to continue to carry. I really like the running style against a team like Camel. I'm going with the Golden Flash.
Champion by 14, by the way.
I'll tell you what, I got an up-close and personal watch on Campbell Memorial last week as I got to call their game against St. John. That coaching staff was about 6 inches away from me. They were not happy the entire game. They get the win, but not the way they wanted to. There's a lot of stuff they got to get fixed, and I think Champion is rolling. I think Ken Parise's offense looks good. Give me Champion. Yeah.
On to the next game. An interesting one, boys. Battle of unbeaten Cardinals. It's Cardinal Mooney 2-0, heading to Canfield to the Nest. Bob Dove Field to take on Canfield 2-0. Cardinal Mooney by 17.
This is a game, I'll have my phone like this while I'm calling Warren JFK Liberty. I want to know everything that happens in this game. I'll definitely be watching it afterwards. It's a tough call, but I like the momentum that Canfield has kind of developed here early on. They've come up with some big wins. They're finding ways to win games. I was going to say I'm going with the Cardinals. I don't want to cop out, but I'm going with Canfield.
Listen, Cardinal Nation in Canfield, you haven't done me wrong so far this year. I'm staying on that train. Give me Canfield.
So you took Canfield.
I took Canfield.
You took Canfield. I'll be the guy. I'll take Mooney. Mooney is the surprise of the season right now, guys. You think about Mooney, nobody gave them a chance in the first 2 games. Drew Pasteur has given them a big chance in this game. I don't think it's 17, but I think Mooney is so fast. Ike Lake, one of the best backs in our entire area, 7 touchdowns through 2 weeks. He's going to be impressive. They've got to stop him. And on the other side, Enzo Coca is an absolute dog. He can throw it. He can run it. If Cardinal Mooney can slow down Coca, they're going to need to find other weapons in that offense. I think it's going to be a tough night for the Cardinals because it's going to be on short notice. I'm taking Cardinal Mooney. On to the next one. 2-0, Cleveland Rhodes taking on 0-2 Lakeside. Cleveland Rhodes favored by 13. Sammy, you know this one.
Yeah, this is one of those games. If you look at Senate League teams, they typically struggle. Not to be dismissive, but they're always ripe for the picking. They're Division I teams. They're great for points. Lakeside just happens to get Rhodes on a year where they've got it going on. Lakeside had a rude awakening last week against Girard, and I think that did something. Lakeside's got a lot of guys that are going to be changed around position-wise. Practice this week, I talked to Terry Henn, has been completely different. I'm going to take Lakeside in the upset win over Rhodes.
Weird, before we get to your pick, about that rude awakening, you say.
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to say to all your friends and fans in Girard?
We got a pick coming later. We're going to talk that.
Oh, boy. That's called a tease, folks. Gene, what about you?
That's what it comes down to. I like everything Sam had to say here. This is his area of expertise. I'll go Lakeside.
I'll ride with the Dragons. There's no doubt about it. I think it's upset central. A lot of people on the Cleveland Rhodes train, and not me. I don't like trains right now, so I'm going to ride with Lakeside. 0-2 Columbiana against 1-1 Western Reserve. Western Reserve favored by 29. We saw them show up last week against Trinity. We're still waiting on the Clippers to take off. Who do you got, Sam?
Listen, I've been waiting all season. I know it's only week 3. I'm rolling with Coach Bob, baby. Give me Columbiana.
I like everything Western Reserve has done so far this season. I got to see a little bit of the Clippers last week. They have the pieces are there. They got a young talent. They got a lot of young talent all over the field. Hayes McCoy is a solid quarterback under center. They have a few running backs that are solid. They're tough. They're going to take the beatings, and they're going to give it out to defenses as well. I got to roll with the Blue Devils on this one.
I'm with you, dude. You look at what Western Reserve, the big question, will they be able to replace and basically remorph themselves in a few weeks when they lost Chris Bader? They did that week 2, and I think when you've got John Armini, again, back against the wall, that is a very dangerous team. I'm taking Western Reserve here. On to 1-1 Conneaut taking on 1-1 Mineral Ridge. Mineral Ridge favored by 21. Ridge. They are going to be upset. I know firsthand how upset they are about what happened last week. I'm taking Andy Hake in the Mineral Ridge Rams.
Yeah, they're not going to be happy after the loss last week. I think they bounce back. And Andy Hake team is a tough-led team, and they're going to be able to battle through this one. Give me the Rams.
Love Hake. I love you, Hake. I do. Remember that, my friend. But I believe in this Conneaut Spartans team. I think last week they went against Independence, who they lost to last year by 38 points, and brought them into Conneaut, found out who they are. Isaiah Bowles is a man on a mission. I'm going with the Spartans on this one.
All right, so what makes us go to 2-0 Crestview against 2-0 United. Crestview by 17. I think that's steep, boys.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that line by any means. I think you have two really, really tough teams here. Crestview, a team led by quarterback Jake Nolan. He's lighting up scoreboards this year. They're coming off a big win over Lakeview. United's also a great team. You can never count them out. Both 2-0. Someone's going to go home with their first loss. I got the Rebels.
Listen, Crestview's a phenomenal team. Give me the U.
Incredible to see this back. This is an old TCL matchup, boys. This is what I used to play. This is what I love to see. DJ Ogilvy and the Eagles proved a lot last week in that win over Middle Ridge. But I think Crestview, that high-tempo offense, they're going to go 5 wide. They're going to beat you up. They can do whatever they want. Boy, oh boy, I like the Rebels in this one, but I think it's going to be close. Power against speed, Rocky against Drago. It's all going down.
It's going to be fun to watch.
Let's go to Cuyahoga Falls taking on Southeast. Cuyahoga Falls 1-1, Southeast 0-2. Falls by 8 is the spread. Sam.
Listen, I think Southeast really showed me a lot last week. It's no secret. I have been a big fan of the Grand Valley Mustangs this year. I thought that was going to be a running clock game. How about going into halftime beating the Grand Valley Mustangs? Mustangs obviously take the game at the end, but I think Southeast showed more than Grand Valley did last week. I believe in the Pirates, and I'm going with Southeast.
Yeah, give me the Pirates here. I think they finally get in the win column.
If you know one thing about DJ Yoker, you know very rarely does he ever go against the Pirates. I'm taking the Pirates as well with the upset. On to 1-1, Youngstown East taking on 0-2 Clearview. East by 13, Sam.
Yeah, the same thing that I applied to Cheney, I'm going to give East that same run. They're getting ready to become a brand new school. I'm really excited for next year to get some Defenders gear. But this year is the final year that Youngstown East is going to be able to represent. Every game counts. Give me Youngstown East.
Yeah, they started off the season with a really big win in week 1. I didn't want to be screaming. I got to tone it down a little bit. But East, they started off the season with a really big win. Come back from a loss this past week. I think they get back in the win column against an 0-2 Clearview team for sure.
East by 13 sounds right. Yeah. It just sounds right. I'm taking East. I'm riding with you guys. All right, I get to say it again. East Palestine, 2-0, baby. Taking on the 1-1 Bridgeport. East Palestine favored by 34. This might be one of the bigger spreads we've seen on the board this week, guys. Talk to me about what you see in the Bulldogs. Are you taking Bridgeport?
It's not enough. It's got to be higher. Give me East Palestine by 50.
I think somebody started feeding the Bulldogs meat, and they haven't looked back since. It's T-Bone Central and East Palestine. Bulldogs all the way.
Bulldogs are feeling it right now. And you talk about Clark Rutledge, the leadership that he's exuded as a sophomore. A sophomore. There's a lot of potential in this Bulldogs country. I'm taking East Palestine. I'm also going to take that horn away from whoever keeps blowing it. On to 1-1 Edison. Taking on, excuse me, 0-2. Wait a minute. 0-2 Southern. I got there. Sam, what do you got? It is a Edison by 27.
Listen, Edison, 1-1, great team, contractually obligated. I'm going Southern all year.
Same.
On to 1-1. Phil taking on 2-0 Ursuline at YSU. No line given. Ursuline.
Give me the Fighting Irish.
Across the board, 0-2 Field taking on 2-0 Poland. Poland by 38. I had a chance to talk to Brian Banfield, the athletic director, on the way here. Oh boy. Dogs are ready.
Dogs.
I'm taking the Dogs.
Yeah, I'm not picking against Poland this year. Give me the Dogs.
This year?
Oh, wait. I wasn't thinking ahead very much. Hold on, reel that back. Throw it in the locker.
Not so fast.
Not so fast, my friend.
Give me Poland this week.
Listen, Poland will be home before the audible call starts.
Oh, man. 2-0 Geneva taking on 1-1 Normandy. Geneva by 37, Samuel.
Oh, yeah. Big time. This one is, just so you know, Geneva Division III in what I think is the most difficult region in all of Ohio. This is a playoff game setup for them. Normandy is a Division I team. They're going to get some wins. That point multiplier is going to come in. Geneva is trying to set themselves up for the #1 seed in the region. They're going to do it this week by a ton. They're another one. They might be home, and they're coming all the way from Parma.
Yeah, I really like this Geneva team this year. They started off hot, 2 straight wins. Give me Geneva.
I got to make sure I'm on point with this. Bryce P.
Wow. 18 yards a carry.
Dog.
Big Dog of the Valley nominee, presented by Baird Brothers. That kid's impressive, and so is Geneva. 3-0 Eagles, after it's all said and done, says your boy. 2-0 Girard, taking on 2-0 Edgewood. Girard by 28. Gerard, what do you got?
I'll give you the floor. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Listen, 28 points, first of all.
Didn't you learn?
28 points is an absolute travesty on against a team in Edgewood who has gone out and beat a Garrettsville Garfield team that nobody gave them a shot against. New Jersey Ramsey Rams come in here. They get to go home with one of these big on their shoulders. This is a temperature game for both teams. For both teams. I think both teams through week 2, people are asking, have they played anybody? Are they really those guys? We're going to find out who those guys are. It's the Warriors.
If Girard wins, are you a believer in the Indians?
Can I get you a G? Can I get you a G to wear on the next show?
Let me tell you this. Whoever wins this game on Friday is the favorite to win their conference.
What?
You heard? I didn't misspeak. Whoever wins this game on Friday is the favorite in my eyes.
Oh, okay. There it was.
Their conference.
Okay. Look, just make it. There should be a disclaimer on this show. Whoa. Whoa. I like it though. Hey, that's a gut. We like putting guts out there, right?
Right.
I like it. I mean, do you agree?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go with Girard. I'm going to go with the Indians. After what they've been able to do the first 2 weeks, I think, like Sam said, this is a great barometer game. It's a great game for both teams to kind of test themselves, to see what they really have. So far, this Girard offense has not been able to be stopped. A.J. Pearson is for real, and he has weapons all over the place that can do a bunch of different things. We talked about Mario Lipinski on Monday's show. We talked about Sam Scott in the backfield after week 1. He's got weapons everywhere, and he has a solid line in front of him, and that translates on both sides of the ball. This Girard team is for real, and they have one of the best coaches in the area. I've been high on Pat Pearson ever since I met him. He knows how to prepare his teams. He knows how to get guys ready. This is going to be a good one. It's one of those ones where I'm going to be scrolling through my phone again, and I got the Indians, though. I think it's going to be a good game.
I got 2 games circled this week that as I'm calling, I'm going to be paying attention to. This is one. I'll tell you the other later.
2-0, Imani Christian, right here in Pennsylvania, taking on 1-1 Beaver Bobcats. We're in their house.
Yeah.
I think this is the biggest upset of the night. I'm taking the Bobcats. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, look, Imani Christian's a great team. They got speed all over the place, as Alex and Micah kind of highlighted when they spoke to us earlier. Imani Christian is good. But the Bobcats represent Whitfield football here. They run the ball hard. They play tough-nosed defense. Give me the Bobcats to go 2-1. Let's go.
I love it.
Both teams wake up Saturday 2-1.
Hey. I think I know what that means. He said it without saying it. On 2-0 Jefferson taking on 1-1 Lakeview. And the spread is Lakeview by 2. Sammy.
Listen, Jefferson has been such a surprise. Devin Salinas, 10 catches, 6 touchdowns for that young man. On a team that in the preseason, all I could talk about was Matt Webster and the run game and Mike Riffle and Mason Khalil, and Devin Salinas said, hey, Falcons like to fly, we throw the ball. That's what they're doing. I think Jefferson's going to go into this one. It's an old NE8 rival. Yep. They want to get back on the right path. Jason Root has never got to coach against NE8. This is where he reminds them who he is. Give me the Falcons.
Yeah, I really like Sam's pick on this one. Jefferson area is really a surprise. Like you said, Lakeview coming off, a loss to Crestview where it was all offense all the time. The running Rebels put up numbers. They put up 35 points on this soft Lakeview defense. If that happens again this week, it's going to be all Falcons. Give me Jefferson.
Jefferson's had an edge to them. That last year they were in the NE8, and then since, my goodness, they got that little bit of swagger back. I got to go with my Bulldogs, though, man. I got to go with my Bulldogs. Little swerve for everybody. But, you look at these NE8 battles, this is not going to be a high-scoring game. I think that obviously they're going to isolate that young man, that guy, who has been just flying high for Jefferson, and I think Lakeview is going to win it with their defense. I'm taking the Bulldogs. On to 1-0 King Michigan taking on 1-1 Archbishop Hoban. No line on this one because it's a Michigan team. Hoban is, they're the real deal, but they don't like that one in the L column right now. I think they bounce back quick.
Yeah, I got Hoban again.
King has to give away the crown. Never Michigan. Give me Hoban. Oh, baby.
Oh, boy. That's what I say. Ladies and gentlemen, 2-0 Letonia taking on 2-0 Strasburg Franklin. Strasburg Franklin by 35 is the line. Is this the end of the line for the winning streak for the Letonia Bears?
Bears by a billion.
Woo! Listen, Strasburg Franklin sounds like a law firm. This is a football game. Give me the Bears.
I also am taking the Letonia Fighting Bears to go 3-0. On to one of the most surprising teams, but not surprising teams in Liberty, 2-0, and they're taking on 0-2 Warren JFK at Liberty. Liberty by 25. Somebody we know is going to be there. This guy's here.
Yeah, I get to call this one. I've been excited for this one all week. You have two very good teams, Warren JFK, a lot of history over there. Don Prologo, former Warren JFK coach who led the Eagles to not one, not two, a couple state semifinal appearances, a very good playoff record. But this Liberty team is off and running, led by a dynamic duo in the backfield. Vince Tatey wrote a great article earlier this week highlighting DeJuan Moody, Deion Tutwiler. Give me the Leopards in this one. They're off and running.
Two-headed monster. My question is, it's Liberty at JFK. At Liberty, who gets the home sideline and the home locker room?
That's an interesting question. Find out Monday or Friday. I'll be there.
Hey, journalism. That's what we do here. Sammy.
Tell you what, it's a battle within a battle. Like, whose field really is this? JFK is one of the more surprising teams for me, just in their struggles early in the season. JFK is looking for that win that's going to serve as the starter for the season. Liberty is good, and I think JFK is going to use this to get the rest of their season going. Give me JFK.
I'm also going to jump on the JFK wagon. We gave Liberty a lot of love this week. I think JFK gets it back on track. I think it's been it. Heads up!
That's two.
We're good. Hey, great work. She wanted some FaceTime.
That's it.
That's all she wanted.
3 states, baby. Ohio, West Virginia, Pennsylvania. YSN, we're
everywhere.
Country roads, take me home.
Wait, we don't want copyright.
No copyright strikes. Not now, Google. I am taking Warren JFK. I think they get back on track, and I don't think they look back after this win over Liberty. I love you, Liberty, but JFK, they need this more than anybody. On to final game. We'll take a break, and then we'll come back with the rest of them. 1-1 Lisbon, 0-2 Waterloo. Waterloo favored by 3. Tim?
Listen, I think Waterloo is a pretty decent team. They're looking for that first win. Lisbon has struggled at times this year. I think it's attainable for them. It's going to be close. I think it is going to be a 3-point game. Waterloo takes it.
I think this is going to be a good one. I think Sam's right on that 3-point spread, but I'm giving it to the Lisbon. I'm going the other way. Give me Lisbon over Waterloo.
Ashton Hinchcliffe didn't get his yards last week, just FYI. Journalism tells me Ashton Hinchcliffe is going to get the ball and get it a lot. I think Ashton goes off for 200 yards on the ground, crushes the all-time rushing record at Lisbon, does it on the road at Waterloo, and they come back and they celebrate as a team. I'm taking the Lisbon Blue Devils, even though Waterloo is favored by 3. We're going to take a break. We come back, more picks, and of course, the perfect pass right here on YSN Zone Coverage, presented by Youngstown Clothing Company.
Are your windows letting in more than just the view? At Window Depot, we believe replacing your windows shouldn't be a hassle. Our experienced team handles everything from consultation to installation, making the process smooth and stress-free. Upgrade your home's comfort and energy efficiency effortlessly. Contact us today for a free consultation and discover how easy and affordable it can be.
I'm Matt Crystal, and I've been a customer of Greenwood Chevrolet for nearly 10 years. The biggest thing about Greenwood that we love is you get that family-owned aspect that comes into play. We always work with Paul Kello. Paul makes it very simple for us to come in, purchase a vehicle, no different than we go and buy anything else. No hassle, no haggling, we drive them off the lot. Very simple process, which makes it a lot easier for us as a family of 6. Don't have to worry about it. I'm Matt Crystal, and Greenwood Chevrolet went the extra mile for me.
And welcome back to Zone Coverage on YSN Live, brought to you by the Youngstown Clothing Company. Let's join DJ Yoakley, Greg McAfee, and Sam Torres.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Zone Coverage presented by Youngstown Clothing Company. DJ Yoakley, Greg McAfee, and the Samuel Torres. Right in the middle of picks, boys, and my phone's blown up. I don't know about yours. It is just what with capital letters and a bunch of question marks. Somehow you got cursive text. I've never seen a cursive text message before in my life. And
that's why I can irritate people enough to change technology.
It's just be ready. And I don't even know the phone number. Be ready. Okay, we're ready. We're here. On to our next game, and it's 1-1 Louisville taking on 1-1 LeBray in the NBAC category. LeBray picked by 3. Greg, what do you say?
I don't know. This is another one of those where you're looking for the updates while you're calling the game. Louisville 1-1. They're a young team. They got Ricky Wilrich, a quarterback. He's a junior gunslinger coming back from last season. But on the other side, you got LeBray, who they're 1-1 so far as well.
Their back is incredible. Their backfield.
It's unbelievable. And they're building up. I mean, they've had some down times over there in LeBray, but they're building up after last year. I'm going to go against the Rockets on this one. I'm going to give me the Vikings. Give me the horn call.
I really like Louisville and what they're doing, but I watched the LeBray Vikings play last week against the PV Lakers. I think it served as a wake-up call to LeBray. I think they're going to look at that film, be so much better for it. It's going to work to their benefit. Give me LeBray.
Yeah. I like LeBray as well, just from the standpoint. I love their backfield. I love Ricky Wilrich. He compared himself to Tom Brady in an interview today, and I see it. I see it. He's the real deal. He's a junior. He's still growing. He's still learning. I think that it's going to be LeBray running the ball a lot and taking time off that clock. That's going to be precious to Louisville down the stretch. I'm taking the Vikings. Skull. On to 1-1 Marlington taking on 1-1 Howland. Howland favored by 1. This would be quite the win for the Tigers. Who do you have?
This is a tough one. I liked what I saw when we saw Howland play Niles. I think if they can clean some things up, they rebound and get another win here in week 3. Give me Howland.
I don't think you have any idea of what Howland truly is based on last week.
Yeah.
I think Geneva's just that good. I think a much more ideal comparison is how they played in week 1. Howland, welcome back to the win column this week.
When it comes to defense, Howland is one of the best, right? We saw that on full display week 1. I'm going to go with the Tigers trying to hold the dudes down for their second loss of the season. Give me the Tigers. 2-0 McDonald taking on 2-0 Grand Valley. McDonald favored by 25 on the road. Sam.
So when I teased earlier and I talked about the second game that I'm going to be trying to keep up with, this is it. I think Grand Valley is being completely overlooked in this one. 25 points is ridiculous. I think Grand Valley is one of the most talented teams on the network this year. I think they had a slow start last week. I think J. Anthony Williams is one of the best running backs on the network. I think that Luke Giddings is one of the best running backs that we've got on the network. You've got them both on the same team. That defense had a coming to Jesus talk last week. They're going to go out there. Nobody thinks they can beat McDonald because of that offense that McDonald runs. They can do it inside their sleep. This is a, hey, we're the Mustangs game. Give me Grand Valley.
Everyone knows how I feel about McDonald. The Blue Devils, Drew Zajac, Casey Miller, Jordan Perry, Kyle Puckett. They got guys all over the place. They've cruised through their first 2 weeks, scoring 41 points a game in both matchups. This is their first true test against a tough Grand Valley team. I think they come out on top, though. I don't think it's going to be by 25, but I think McDonald comes away with a victory, especially on the road.
There's going to be a point in this football game where the Mustangs look in the mirror and they go, Puckett. As in Kyle Puckett, because he's going to go off with Drew Zajac this week. I think the Devils are coming to Grand Valley, and they're looking for a soul to steal.
Yeah. That's a good one.
I like that. That's what we call a promo in the biz, folks. Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. Just like that, right? It's that easy. I was surprised I got through that without coming. 0-2, Newton Falls taking on 0-2 Matthews. Matthews by 10.
This one, I like matchups like this because you got two 0-2 teams looking for their first win. Both teams have been somewhat very close to coming out with a win this season. I think this is the week for Newton Falls. I think they find a way to come away with a victory and they take down Matthews.
Newton Falls by 3 touchdowns.
Oh, we called that one. I'm going to go with Newton Falls as well. I think a tough loss for the Mustangs last week against the Bears.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough bounce back against Newton Falls, who I think Newton Falls, we telling you, would be a nice little game to see.
Yeah.
Just shoveling it out there, guys. Not that we're scheduling teams anymore, or are we? On to, I'm gonna take Newton Falls, by the way. On to 2-0 Northwest taking on 2-0 Louisville. Louisville favored by 18. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Rob Johnson, I just want to let you know it is the night that the ring ceremony takes place in Louisville, and the bling bling Leopards got a ring, and I think they're gonna ring the necks of their opponents coming up tomorrow night, and I think Louisville just keeps on strolling. Greg.
Rob, who do I take in this one? Give me the Leopards, baby.
Listen, when are you guys going to start believing in this Louisville team? They're the real deal Holyfield. Give me the Leps by a ton.
Here we go. 0-2 Orange. Hey, Orange, I believe in you. It's right here. You're my heart. Rob, I know you're watching. I love you. I'm taking you. You're getting your first win of the season this week against Fairview, a 1-1 team. Fairview picked by 12. What do you say?
Orange is my favorite color. Give me orange.
Orange is the new black, right?
I think Orange's first 2 games have been 2 of the more difficult games in the first 2 weeks. This is a game where they can reset, learn from all those mistakes, get back. It's time to get a win. Orange.
I love it. Hey, that is a sweet. On to 2-0 Perry taking on 2-0 Kirtland. Perry by 4. Boy, oh boy. I can hear Chris Colucci in my IFB saying, what? Kirtland, what? Kirtland, what? That is a dogfight up there, man. These are 2 great teams facing off. I'm taking Perry. Hey, Kirtland, come with us. Come with us. I promise you. We're okay. We're happy people. We love you. We love you. I'm taking Perry. Because why, guys? I love the Pirates.
Someone's got to come away with their first loss of the season in this one, but it ain't going to be Perry. Give me the Pirates.
I'll tell you what, this is a matchup that you may see become a conference division matchup next year as the CBC is realigning. This is a rivalry that has built because they're the 2 best programs on the lakefront, 15 minutes apart.
4 and 6?
Huh?
Division 4, Division 6?
Division 4 and Division 6, although Perry just gets into Division 4. That's their penance for winning a state title. I think Perry's going to come away with this one. Richards, who is their quarterback, has stepped up in a big way. Laverty for Kirtland is amazing, but I think Perry is going to take this one.
On to 0-2 Ravenna taking on 0-2 Niles at Bo Ryan Stadium. Niles favored by... What is the loneliest number? I like Niles in this one, man. It's not blue turf. It's green turf. It's historic turf. And I think it's historic territory for Niles to get the win.
I said last week that Niles is going to come away with a victory at some point this season. It's not going to be a repeat of last year. This is the week they get it done. They take down Ravenna at home. Niles by more than 1. Give me my Niles by a touchdown.
Listen, you love Pirates, I love Dragons. It's time for Niles to get in the win column, baby.
On to our next one, 1-1 St. Clairsville taking on 2-0 Beaver Local. St. Clairsville picked by 18. Wade Foster, shout out. My guy forever. He ain't gonna let that happen. I'm taking the Beavs.
Yeah, give me the Beavs.
3-0 Beaver.
Sweet ski. Last week, guys, we talked about Salem. 0-1. Tough loss to South Range. Quakers looking to get on track against East Liverpool, who's 1-1. A game that has really picked up steam over the last few years. Salem picked by 3. Does Paul Cusick get it done at home, or does Ron Johnson get his first win in 2025? Sam, let's start with you.
Listen, I think I'm going to go Salem in this one. They're looking for their first win. What better than the team right down the street? That's how you get the things going. Give me Salem.
Look, my wife went to Salem. My mother-in-law went to Salem. My aunt went to Salem. But I'm a Paul Cusick guy. Give me the Potters, baby.
Make the t-shirt. Make the t-shirt. And you know, just to piggyback off of that, I gotta say it, guys. No, I gotta sing it, guys. I believe in Paul Cusick. I'm taking the Potters. On to Sharpsville, Pennsylvania, taking on Brookfield. No line because Sharpsville from the Keystone State, where we are right now. And Brookfield. They get that field, and they played, I think it's the 3rd straight game at home that they played. I'm taking them. I like Brookfield this week. Give me the Warriors.
Yeah, I got the Warriors as well. They're going to come away with
Good thing that there's no line on this one because it's going to be a lot for Brookfield.
Sweet. On to another Pennsylvania matchup. 0-2 Shenango taking on 1-1 Mohawk. Guys, we love Mohawk. We just said we love Warriors. I'm taking Mohawk to go 2-1 on the season and advancing.
Give me Mohawk.
Mohawk all the way.
All the way.
1-1. South Range on the road, taking on 0-2 Barberton. South Range favored by 31. There are rumblings that the Magic might be abracadabra-ing their way into YSN. So that just means that they're going to see a whole lot more of South Range. I'm taking the Raiders.
No one goes against the Raiders. Give me South Range.
Absolutely not. You don't pick against South Range unless you want to lose.
Somebody said that South Range is not going to win the NE8.
We're going to see. Listen, a teaser, my friend. A teaser.
FAFO. If you don't know. Kids, don't Google that. Springfield, 1-1, taking on Garrettsville Garfield, 1-1. Garrettsville Garfield, chosen by 4. Sam, what do you think about it? I mean, you know Garfield, you know Springfield. Some field is going to win.
I do. I'll tell you what, this is since I joined the YSN teams, these are 2 teams that I have so much respect for. Springfield, I said before, you don't pick against them, especially in the regular season. I've been wrong before. I was wrong then. I'm going Garrettsville on this one.
I'm in the same boat. I mean, these are 2 teams that you always have to keep an eye on. They're always in the conversation, year in, year out, no matter who graduates, no matter who comes back, no matter who the coach is. But I got the G-men in this one.
I was going to go Springfield. And then I saw Jim Flieger, athletic director for Garfield, promoting another network on his Facebook page. And Jim, we still love you. We still are here for you. And I'm going to take the G-men. And I hope he clips this because, Jim, we believe in the G-men, in you. Give me Garfield. On to, what do we got? Oh, we got 7 minutes, baby. We're cooking. On to 2-0 Toronto, 0-2 Wellsville. Toronto by 45. That's the biggest margin on the schedule.
Yeah.
That being said, sorry, Toronto, because you're from Canada. Maybe not that Canada.
Not that far away.
There's a Toronto in Canada, and I'm taking the Wellsville by God American Tigers right here this week for the biggest upset of the year.
I said I would never pick against Wellsville. That won't change this week. Give me the Tigers.
We're back.
Elks Wings pick, baby. Give me Wellsville.
The sweetest uniforms in baseball Sam has ever seen.
The best looking uniforms in baseball.
1-1 University School taking on 2-0 Hubbard. Hubbard by 18. Almost said 48. Nope, 18. The Eagles are picked to win by. Eagles are flying right now. I don't think they're slowing down. Give me Hubbard.
We've talked a lot about the LeBray being one of the surprises of the area this year. I think Hubbard should be in that conversation as well. They got off to a 2-0 start. Braden Saunders making that offense sing week in and week out. That doesn't change this week. Brian Hoffman and the Eagles keep it going.
University gets taken to school. Hubbard by a ton.
Oh, I like that. I like that. 1-1 Valley Christian against 1-1 Pymatuning Valley. Pymatuning Valley by 17. Congratulations, Coach Aaron Agresta, your first win at your alma mater, man. Hey, we still love, I don't care what anybody says. Aaron Agresta, one of the best to do it. So happy for him in that big win. I am going to go with Valley Christian. I think we're on a roll. I know what's going to happen 2 picks from now. Greg.
I got the Lakers.
I'll tell you what, he's got win number 2 coming, just not this week. PV, give me them.
I didn't expect it from you.
That's why I didn't say
1-1 West Branch taking on 0-2 Strutters. West Branch favored by 22. We saw West Branch bounce back last week from that tough week 1 loss. I think they keep on bouncing. I'm taking the Warriors.
I like the Warriors in this one too, but I don't want to discount Struthers in this one. They had a tough matchup last week against Cheney, and they showed some fight. They got a good quarterback. They have a couple of receivers out there, and they can stop an offense. I just don't think it will be this week. Give me the Warriors.
I forgot.
Listen, West Branch is 1-1. They've showed to be so talented. Struthers is 0-2. They're way better than 0-2. Still give me West Branch.
I knew it. I was waiting for it. I knew it. Struthers, if you don't know, just look it up. You don't like that guy. On to 0-2 Wyndham taking on 2-0 Jackson Milton Blue Jays. Jackson Milton favored by 14. I learned something today. You know what I learned? That the athletic director for Jackson Milton, Abby, when they don't have bus drivers, she got her CDL license so she can drive the bus to take her athletes where they need to go. That's the kind of leadership that I love. Never ask somebody to do something that you're not willing to do yourself. I'm taking the Blue Jays.
There won't be any bombs dropping in Jackson Milton this weekend.
Thank God.
Give me the Blue Jays.
Listen, Jackson Milton is, I've said it for the last 2 weeks, it's one of those communities I have fallen in love with. I had a chance to go down to Jackson for my day job. It's a beautiful area. They do things the right way. Give me the Blue Jays.
Last pick. This one happens on Saturday, September 6th. St. John at Lakeside, hosting 0-2 Beechwood. St. John 0-2 as well. Something's got to give here, Sam. St. John favored by 28.
St. John this year has had an incredible first half in game 1. They've had an incredible second half in game 2. This is the week where we get 2 halves of football. Fighting Heralds with the W.
Sounds about right. Give me St. John.
Fighting Heralds! I love it. Those are your picks. Brought to you by Youngstown Clothing Company. Surely to go wrong for all of you out there keeping track, except for this guy probably, because he's kicking our ass. When we come back shortly, we're going to go live to this because there's a spectacle. We're going to take off our hats, put them over our hearts. We're going to salute the flag, and the greatest song known to man, the Star Spangled Banner, will be performed. The voice of C.J. Schroeder will come over that, and then after that's all said and done, the spectacle that is Beaver Volleyball, we're going to be over there. Somebody is going to win $500 off of their window treatments or $300 money. It ain't the Powerball. It ain't $1.8 million, but $300 to put gas in your tank. We're back in just a little bit on YSN Zone Coverage presented by Youngstown.
Our salesman was Joe Kovacic, and he seemed very friendly and was a good listener and just seemed to really pay close attention to what we were looking for. Greenwood Chevrolet truly went the extra mile for us.
You might get 15 minutes to yourself every day. Would you rather spend it in your old, outdated shower or in a new, beautiful, low-maintenance shower? At Home Team and Window Depot, we turn your dreams into reality without the hassle. Our team handles everything from design to installation. You just sit back and enjoy the transformation. No mess, no stress.
At Sheely's,
Create the perfect home with a full lineup of appliances from Whirlpool. From stocking your fridge to cooking for family and friends and even cleaning up afterwards, Whirlpool offers solutions for any occasion. Whatever life brings, these washer and dryer pairs help keep laundry under control. And as always, get it all with free haul away and free local delivery. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
Toyota of Warren, trusted to get you into your dream ride since 1996. And winner of Carfax's top-rated dealer award 6 years in a row. We've got great trucks, an experienced finance team, and the ease of Toyota Care's no-cost maintenance on all new Toyotas. Find yours with us today at Toyota of Warren. Check out Toyota of Warren's all-new website for online inventory with new models delivered daily. Set up financing or schedule service at toyotaofwarren.com.
You mean if... Check. I need a mic. I need a mic.
Again, you're watching Zone Coverage bonus as we get set for the contest. For Window Depot, as DJ Yoakley just getting ready upstairs. As you can see him up there, we'll get things rolling.
You good? Come on over here. Just right here. We're gonna be looking at that camera. He's coming up. There's something against something. This way and back. Better? All right. Are we good? We're good? All right, and welcome back, everybody, to Zone Coverage, brought to you by Youngstown Clothing Company. DJ Yoakley with you. It's everybody's favorite segment of the show. It is the perfect pass. We are with Matt from Chester, West Virginia, right? Yes. Matt, talk to me about, do you have any football experience?
Not really.
It's not really. Did you play football?
When I was younger.
Okay. I don't like our odds. Now, the deal is you're the only contestant here today. You're going to throw 3 balls. You might only need one of them. If you sink one of them, you're $300 richer. If you don't miss any, thanks to our friends at Window Depot and Home Team, you're going home with a gift certificate for up to $500 off brand new windows. You ready?
Yeah.
He's confident. Let's do this. Here you go. There's that. I'm going to get out of the way. You go ahead and throw. Stand right here. Right at the bottom of the window right there. See if you can. Here, I'm going to go down here. Right here. Right here. Heads up. All right, 0 for 1. 0 for 1. We're good. There's. Oh! One last one from Matt from Chester. Last one. And he got it! He threw it! Matt gets $300. Just tell me how that feels.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. You come to a volleyball game, you walk away with 300 bones, dude. Congratulations, man. We're so happy for you. We're even going to throw in the extra $500 off windows because that's what we do here. Thanks to Window Depot and the Home Team for that. And certainly, Matt, thanks for coming out. Congratulations. That's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you so much. On behalf of all of us at YSN and Youngstown Clothing Company, we'll see you next Thursday right here on Zone Coverage. See ya.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories